What's up, everybody? Welcome to All Fitness TV. I am your host, Denaut. We're here at Bad Mikey's Family MMA in Manpack. Alongside me, we have Susanna. Susanna's going to help us with our prenatal workout. As you might be able to tell, she's a few 7 months pregnant. We've been training since before she got pregnant and during her pregnancy, and she's going to help us show that you can still maintain your workout schedule, do very similar things that you've done before at a certain intensity, and it'll help with your pregnancy, it'll help with the actual pregnancy, less complications, less tightness, less stiffness. Also, biggest thing is less weight gain. Most women are concerned with the weight gain, so her delivery and her recovery are going to be much better because of it. Okay, so we're going to start off doing a couple of things, and she's going to start warming up. Okay, so we're going to start down. We're going to swing her legs open. So swing open, swing open. So we'll go outside. Good. And so what we're going to concentrate on here is start coming over here on the side so you can see a little bit more. Okay, we're going to start here. We're going to concentrate on range of motion in the hips. Okay, because now what happens is there's a baby here, right? Hips are moving forward, they're a little tight. Okay, so you want to make sure that she's able to move more. We need those muscles to respond much better. Okay, it's going to help with our warm up. 3, 2, 1. All right, no fear. We're going to do some stairs. Okay, stairs is great to open up the hips for anybody, athletes, anybody. Good. You know, she's jogging back. There she goes. Look, she's a pro at this, man. She's going to let her fool you. She'll take anyone you want. Okay. One of our biggest motivators in this class too. She did this video because she wants all the women to know that you don't have to stop this and how easy it is and simple it is to keep yourself going. Okay, 6, 5, 4, and nice. Okay, so on the out, some squats. Sit back, stand up, good. Easy, down slow, good. And you're gonna see, this is gonna help her balance. That's one of the big things that happens. Okay, core weakens obviously the dumbbells when you do introduction will get tight. Here, this is something that's going to help with her core, moving her balance and everything. It's a foundation, okay? It's nice and strong, hold together. It's not harmful. You just want to make sure you're not laying on your stomach, okay? And you're not laying on your back past the second trimester because of breathing difficulties, okay? 5 more. We want to make sure we get maximum oxygen to the mom and the baby. And we're going to keep the body temperature relatively low. Okay? We don't want to elevate. Those are the most crucial things. So oxygen, body temperature, okay? Obviously, don't rush the baby. Okay, cool. Very nice. So, we're going to take a step back, lunge back, and we go over the front leg side, okay? So you can stretch the hip flexors. So action before, good. And then she's going to switch. Good. So now, she's going to take her time, and she'll go to the front side. So now, good, switch. And we'll do this a couple times. So now, this is also going to help her balance. It's going to help her stretch open the front hips that are real tight, okay? Nice good warm up. Bubbly, bubbly. She's doing well. Anybody, this is going to feel somewhat off balance today. Good, good. Switch 3 more. And next one, next one. Cool. Good job, cool. So we're going to side lunge, okay? So now we're going to hit the side hips. We'll step out to the side, into the hip, always, never into the knee. Push. Come on in. Step. Push, come on in. Okay, so push, pull in. Good. So she's going over to the side. Actually, after 5, I'm going to have her add the balance. Okay, so 3, 2. Next one. Cool. Now when she steps in, she's going to come out. She's going to pull the knee up, okay? And now it's going to help extend that back. Push, pull up. Excellent. Good. Square off. Good. Right here. Good. Straight off, very cool. Very lovely. Good. And then one more, and we're going to switch sides. Excellent. Cool stuff again. Okay, so step out towards me. Good. Sit back, pull. You might feel the difference. One side's easier than the other. Okay, good. Very good. We do 5 and we do 5. Alright, don't try to match the side and overstretch yourself, okay? You're doing great, though. You're doing great. I'm just telling you. Okay? One side will be easier than the other, okay? It's fine. Don't. You step out, you're too much. You're compensating, okay? All right, now she's going to pull me up next 5, okay? Pull. One more. Bravo, bravo, bravo. Good. Cool. Okay, great. So, now she's great. Gently come down here, okay? We'll stay in this plank type position. All she's going to do now, we'll do it together, we're going to step up. If you got a mat at home, that's cool. We're going to step up now. It's as far as you can go, okay? Maybe this is only as far as you can step. She's got it done the way, so she's not going to step unless she's going to bring the hand up. And we're going to turn up. Turn up, good. Now hand back down, step together, step up. And again, one side might go up more than the other side, okay? So good, just nice. Go, the sky. Just go back a little bit. Side the hips. Torso. Good more knee here. Yeah. 2 more. 2. And cool. Alright, come on. So now we're just going to take the pace up a little bit. Just squat and get a little bit of a kick. So basically like this. Just sit back down. Her squat's pretty good, okay? She's been training. So your squat, maybe you just started there, she's 3/4 of the way through, maybe you're halfway through. You know, squat's not so much there, maybe just whatever, okay? But sit back, come on up, knee up, kick, good, exactly. So come on, knee up, kick, good. So keep going, watch. So watch, maybe you get low on your knees. You want to always cut the squat before we start losing movement at the hips. So if we start moving at the knees or the knees start collapsing, you know, one, make sure that they're straight. 2, make sure they don't dive forward, okay? Hip drop, keep going. So we're going to do like 30 seconds more. Now always remember, if you get out of breath real quickly, she's been doing this for a little bit, okay? So she got hand. But if you get out of breath real quickly, just cut it down, okay? Take a breather, get your breath back, okay? It's okay to get worked up, okay to sweat a little bit, but you never want to be profusely dripping sweat on the ground. Okay, this means your body temperature's, you know, your face is red, your body's warm. It's just not good for the fetus, okay? Alright, very cool. Alright, so she's going to take her dumbbells. Okay, so grab these here. That's cool. Reverse fly now. It's going to help us open up the chest. Okay, she's going to be right here. So she's strong here. She's going to open up and squeeze. She's using 12s, okay? Listen, she can use 12. This is 5, 6, 7, 8 pounds. Most importantly, what we're doing here is getting some traction on the back here. We're stretching this open. She's doing fantastic, okay? This is also, as the hips go forward, we're going to round forward, okay? Okay? Open this up. Okay, this is a big refresher from here. Feel nice pinch here, shoulder blades. Very cool. It's sort of like burns, okay? So it's like, oh, I can't do it anymore. It's fine, okay? Or you start feeling like you're losing it. 3, 2, and fantastic, good. You're actually gonna hold those down, sorry, no rush. No rush to put those down. You're just gonna hold the baby for so long, she hold the dumbbells. Okay, so here, so now we're just gonna stay back, lunge back, curl. And then we're just gonna switch. So last time we lunged, we stretched, this time we're gonna curl. Good. So now she's gonna switch feet, toe back, lower the knee, good. And take your time coming down, okay? So she's got a good depth on the lunge. Just make sure that your lunge is straight. If you feel like, obviously if you feel pain, stop. Okay? But the other thing is, you know, if you feel like you can't go that deep, you know, then don't go that deep. Just split stance is fine, okay? Just unstable, okay? We want to help with the balance. That's what we're going to do, okay? So we're going back. And like 4 more. 4 is good. And obviously keep your knee away from the ground because the knee and the ground are hard. You don't want to hit them together, okay? 2, and excuse me. Awesome. Cool. All right, so we're going to do reverse fly again. Nope, you can't put those down. We're going to hold on to those for 2 more sets. Aha, see, now she's working it off. Okay, cool. So let's go about 12 reverse flies like this. Here, open up and squeeze, open up and squeeze. Fantastic. She's not going to show off today. Okay, she wanted to hang from bars and kick her feet up and stuff. I told her no. Okay, and 4 more is good. And you get a little heavy for the reverse fly. So if you do choose a heavier weight like she did right from the beginning, you know, if it starts to be overwhelming, please take it down, okay? Listen, this is not about getting jacked up, okay? This is about keeping strong and using weight that's going to help you move and get the repetitions. But obviously, you get yourself a workout, but something that's not too difficult. It's like a medium, 5 out of 10 difficult. Okay, so, excuse me. Okay, you can put those down now. All right. We're going to do another squat kick, okay? So we're going to do these. This is a great interval because one, obviously, it incorporates a squat. Kick, knee up, kick. Okay, it's going to elevate her heart rate a little bit, but not so much where she's going to be, you know, over the floor ready to puke in the bucket, okay? Never want to puke while pregnant working out. I understand if it happens in the morning, that's different, okay? Very good. We're like 15 seconds worth. You know, and you listen to yourself. Do you feel like you're working out with a friend maybe you have a friend over. Maybe you notice your friend is actually working out a little too hard. You know, calm her down, tell her to take, look, she knows, she'll take her rest, she goes, I'm taking my rest. And she works out with people who aren't pregnant, people, she works out with guys, she mixes up with everybody, okay? She knows her limits, but that's because she's been doing this for a while. So if you have never done this, or you have very minimal, remember, know your limitations, very cool. All right, so, take your mat, please, we're gonna come down. Okay, we're gonna go into a plank. This is also great for balance, stability, and core. So you might have done this in yoga, might have just done this in general, okay? So what she's gonna do is she's gonna make a table, okay? So we're gonna bend the elbows a little bit and we're parallel to the ground. One leg's up. We're gonna take the opposite leg, no, it's opposite hand, excuse me, and we're gonna reach out. So now, when she's there, she's gonna bring this hip down a little bit, and pull the belly button up a little bit. So good, exactly. So obviously this is not gonna go completely straight because there's a baby there, right? But hip straight, legs out, pretty solid right there, okay? And about 30 seconds, okay, and then we'll do 2 sides. Not yet though, she's good. This is one of the best things she can do because obviously you're close to the ground, so she can get her hips to line up, okay? So she can get them as strong as she possibly can without worrying about a baby being there. You know, obviously she's worried about it, but you know, it's there, okay? So there's only so much play you're gonna have. So standing up, there's gonna be a huge movement compensation thing going on because she's gonna be pulled one way because of the baby. Switch sides, please, very good. And again, she's squeezing around here. We say belly button right here. It's not harmful, okay? Bring this down a little bit. Good, very nice. I mean, she's as square as anybody. And she's doing well. You know, I have people who are not pregnant and don't get this square. So it's good. She can breathe. And her arm is just a little soft here. Just soft. Then she's perfect. She's perfect. She's absolutely perfect, okay? You never want to kick the heel up. You want to push out. This is fine. You kick the heel up, you can bring the hip forward. It's not going to be cool. It's going to be a little painful. And she can bring it up a little bit. She's a little fatigued here. A little bit. 5, 4, 3, 2, and relax. Nice job. Good. Pregnant what? Okay, cool. Listen, we're going to do push-ups though. So okay. You can get out of it. All right, we're going to go modify. Unless, look, if you're strong, she could probably do a few regulars, okay? I'm going to show you all modified just because I want everybody to stick with modified. Now, you know if you can do a regular push-up or not. The more important thing is here, okay? If you can't keep the plank, then you're not doing a push-up, okay? Not at all. It's inexcusable. Okay, so hands a little wider than the mat. Okay, so she's over there, hips a little straight, good. Beautiful, good. So bring your hips a little bit more, nice, push back. So, look, she's as straight as she's probably gonna get. Okay, this is fine, okay? She's squeezing here, she's squeezing this, and this, thighs, tush, belly button, okay? And now she's getting here, this is what we need. This is what everybody needs to get, a great push-up. And I gave 10. 10's a great number. We'll give a max, okay? Maybe you can only get 4.5, okay? Absolutely fine. Absolutely fine. Turn over and grab some dumbbells, bang on some chest press real quick. We don't really need too much push-up for that. Or at all pregnant because we have so much overactivity going on here. But because we're here, I'm instructing, we're doing this video, we're going to incorporate it into the workout. It's going to be fine. It's going to be great. It's going to be strong. It's going to be nice poise up there. You feel right?
Yes.
Cool. Okay. If you need a break, you just let me know. Okay. Now, side plank. You know, for anybody who's just pregnant, like, keep your knees bent like this and start. This might be the most you can do, okay? She, on the other hand, like I said, has been doing this, so she's good like that, okay? So she's up, she's squeezing top and bottom, good. She's squeezing top and bottom cheek, okay? She's squeezing thigh, belly button, and switch. So I have 10 seconds each side. So now I'm gonna have her switch over, okay? And she's gonna go up this side. Listen, this is, again, number one important thing we're doing here. Hip extension, okay? Meaning that we want the glutes to squeeze, these are your cheeks, okay? To pull these open. This is what's tight. You can't stop them from being tight. There's a baby there, okay? But you can't help them by bringing them open, okay? So that'll also bring some stress, you know, pain there, discomfort. Nice. Switch again. We'll do this 2 each side. Okay. Nice. Now I'm going to ask her to make it any harder. Straight your legs, because I know she can. Legs straight. Good, baby. Good, good. Awesome. Awesome. 2, and relax. Go. All right, so.
Other side?
Yes, please. Nice. Everybody at home, cook. you're doing this along with her, you're counting, you're watching. I know she can go another 25 seconds, okay? If you think you can go another 15 seconds, okay, and you're not gonna be or fall apart or it feels painful, then by all means, don't worry about it. If you feel your heart, if you're not breathing, if your heart rate going up, cut it. Use your perception, okay? If you feel yourself above a 5-6 in difficulty, take it down, okay? It's okay, because we're here. We're where we need to be. It doesn't need to be any harder than that, okay? All right, come on up. We'll just switch this out a little bit. Okay, so we're going to do step up with a torso rotation. So we're going to come down, hands are going to be up here. We're going to take a knee up and then elbow to knee. Okay, so this is a very classic rotation movement, okay? This element of balance is in here. Good, step back, good. Come up, she's going to go over opposite knee, good. Good. Again, we have the legs, the core, the balance, the rotation, which is natural movement. Okay, so anything that's getting turned off because, good. I see a little bit right there, good. She's got it. Come back down. Don't twist too much. Come on up. So if you twist, that's it. That's fine. That's it. Lower back's going to be tight. It's going to help loosen the lower back up. Okay. It's going to help with the obliques to get them to fire more. It's going to help take that, all that stuff that's getting bound up because of a baby leg. Right. 2. Then we'll do one more. Okay. And this is a great exercise for anyone because we get really, really bound up and clawed together. And now she's switch sides. So now when she comes up, she's going to be exactly good. So take your time.
This side.
Yeah, it's right, one side, yeah, she's left, right? So left side is a little tight on this side, okay? Easy, good. Take your time. Maybe she doesn't turn as much on one side as the other, that's fine. Okay? But see, you can see her, she's having difficulty in this side. This is why we're doing this, okay? Because we're gonna balance her out, okay? As best as we can, that is good. She's gonna be pulled to the side, she's getting real tight on this side. So now we turn in this way. That's all. And this, most people, her and I are both lefties. However, most people are righties, okay? What they get, relax. Careful, careful. Don't go too much that way because you're gonna fall that way, okay? What's gonna happen, stay here for a second. What's gonna happen is you're gonna get real tight on one side, boom, okay? So what's happening here is she's trying to rotate, and because she's left, it's her dominant side. It's not pulling open, okay? Not a big deal, necessarily, okay? But what's happening is that's why she's having difficulty with the rotation and the balance. Her body's getting pulled out this way. So what she should do is take a little less. Okay, so let's say you're riding on your right side. Take a little less of a lunge. Now come on up. And don't worry so much about the rotation. So go up and turn that way. Knee up, but don't turn so much. Okay, good. So she just can't turn that much because something in the back is not allowing her to do so. Okay? Again, very straightforward, very simple. All of a sudden she's on a different leg now. She's on the right leg. But now go to your left leg, okay? Do it from your left leg. So I want to show them the adjustment. So step back. Now rotate up towards me, easy. Exactly, good. So now she just turns and see there's rotation, just a touch, okay? It's not letting her do it. So the second she tries to rotate too much, that's when she loses the balance, okay? So this is going to get the internal and external obliques to fire. This is what's going to help solidify the inside, reestablish better movement, and keep her happy during the way. Okay, so now my favorite is skaters, okay? This is just a great exercise for anybody who experiences a lot of hip tightness, okay? So what she's going to do is she's going to step to the side. She's good at that. She's going to reach forward, okay? Because reaching forward, the body falls into itself. So this is the way it's supposed to be. Hip drops down, boom, good. Careful, good, I got you, good. You can move over here a little bit so you can have, awesome. Okay, so just step. And so all she has to do is touch with the back leg. She doesn't have to land. She's just got great reach, okay? So you don't have to reach that far, okay? It could be a touch like this, okay? As long as it's that. She just has really good reach, okay? That's a great thing to strive for. Like I said, she's doing this a lot. Nice job. So try not to fall out to the side so much. Good, easy. That's it, good. 6, 5, 4, and awesome. Okay, cool. So, good job. Back here, we're going to go back down to the plank. So it's a regular old plank. Okay, now, I want everybody to start with a modified plank. Okay, so modified, this is what we did before. Okay, you're here. Okay, and your hips are straight. So she's going to push your hips forward a little bit. Now, she's already up in a regular plank. She can do this, okay? Listen, chances are, 80% if you haven't done this is difficult for someone who has, obviously, a baby, okay? Tightness, but this is pretty good. She's up there. She'll step you for a minute, okay? Just keep your breathing, very important. Don't hold your breath when you go to plank because you're doing this type of contraction where if you hold back and then you hold your breath, you're going to elevate your heart rate and your blood pressure. That's going to decrease your oxygen intake. Make sure you're breathing, and then that's going to not be good for oxygen supply to the body, and obviously body temperature, etc., etc. Okay, good, nice. Okay, so she's going to come back for a second. So she did about 30 seconds. Okay, 10 seconds at a time is absolutely perfect. Okay, because what we're trying to do is get that to fire. Okay, she's worked up to this. So now, good, squeeze. Squeeze. Now, say she starts dropping her hips, and I'm like, all right, you gotta come down. Go to your knees. Knees down. Good. Push forward. So here. So now. So good. So she's gonna pick this up a little bit. Good. So now she's here. Okay. This is holding out fine. Okay. But before, we're gonna say her hips were dropping. Too much stress on the lower back. We're taking a lot. We're taking the knees off the front on the core. We're really just pounding the lower back. We don't want that. Okay. This is exactly what we're trying to prevent. It's gonna help her with everything. Okay. And sit back, relax. And then we'll do one more plank. So 10 seconds up, 10 seconds recover, you'll get about a minute. Okay, so that's what we're looking for. She's going to go up, one more plank. She's going to about 25 seconds, okay, because I know she can hang. Yeah, about 20 seconds or so. You know, this is reality you should do. So you count home, you count in your head, okay, maybe a timer at the bottom you look at, you know. But promise. She would do this for 3 minutes if I let her, but I won't. Okay. 9, 8, 7. And perfect, the next part right here. Okay, so now our opposite arm. This helps us correct that issue we had standing up, okay? So if she's like this, let's say, and she's tilted out to here, well, how does she do that standing up? It's really hard, right? If she drops her hip down, all of a sudden, she's straight out here, and then we can get the leg to fire more centrally. Good. She's on the right side first, but I need you to pick this up a little bit. Pick this up. There we go. Soften this a little bit. Good. Nice. So right here, as straight as she can get it, okay? Like she's got a pole on her back, like a broomstick. She doesn't want it to fall off, okay? She's trying to hold this to sit right down there, okay? Sit a little tight here, so we don't have her switch sides. Switch features down. Good. And you know what's okay? So pick this up a little bit, turn your hip up. Yeah. And bend that right elbow a little. Shoot a little bit more, that's fine. Good. So here, now, she's here. She's going to pick this up and continue to make good. And now she can get this body, this side of the body to fire better. Okay, where before on a single leg, just bring it around. Listen, if you're doing a lunge to balance, and you can't balance, then don't balance, just lunge, okay? So we said before. 2, and switch again, cool. So hit both sides, because now the second time is going to be a lot better. Okay, good, nice. Now it's just going to be like child's play. Just hit the blood down a little bit, good. And bend this up a little bit, okay? Just make this straight. See, she's getting tired now. Not that she mentally, her body's just like, look, he's not 100%, but he's doing pretty real good. Okay, and good. Switch one more time. And you can see, look, she's getting a little sweaty. Okay, she's not getting drenched. Okay, you can tell she's working out. You know, you hear her breath, if you hear it. You know, this is where you need to be. Okay. And maybe it's your 4th kid and you've worked out everyone and you know in your heart, you know how much you can push yourself. That's cool too. Okay, just again. Go as a precaution always. Safety is always important, especially when you're carrying the rope. Okay, cool. All right, we're going to step up again, and I'm going to show you all now what I explained about. So you're going to step up. She's not going to do any rotation. She's just going to do a step up. Okay, so if anybody has a problem with rotation, they're just going to do this. Okay, so step, knee up. Good, exactly. And that knee up is very important. Okay, because when the knee gets up, you're supposed to get her leg straight. You get this to squeeze to the bottom. Okay. That is ultimately going to open those hip flexors. It's ultimately going to be maximum effort, maximum gain on the leg. Cool. Very nice, lady. Get you to come out, do flips, somersault. You watch. Three more. Easy. Take your time. Take your time. Oh, perfect. Next one. Excellent. Now she can go to the other side. Because she started on that leg too, which is cool. Look how much better it is on the left side. Perfect. Second side. The second one's really better than the first one. You got to take your time. Go. Take your weight down to 8 pounds for the reverse line. Good. And next one. And relax. All right, take a breather, take a sip of water. Okay? You grab 8 pound dumbbells. go about 15 minutes now, okay? 10 to 15 minutes or as needed with water breaks, okay? Listen, don't bribe yourself with water because you want to get the workout done, okay? The water, very important, just punches the oxygen, you know, and the rest, and you just give a chance to bring your heart rate down, okay? Body temperature, all that stuff, okay? So now, I give her 8 pounds, we did before 12. She's going to do standing reverse flies. So she's going to grip tight here, squeeze together, and she's going to open up here, okay? So good. And she's going to exhale, she opens. So count, 1, 2, okay? So now you know you're breathing the right way, okay? Inhale through your nose, exhale through your mouth, good. Perfect. Air in, air out, air in, air out, okay? This machine, well-oiled machine, very good. 3 more, she's starting to get tired, lift it. Over again, so you're fatigued there, okay? Not enough weight, definitely over 10 reps. Don't get tired at 3, you're definitely too heavy, okay? 2, and nice. All right, so you're gonna stay with those. We're gonna do something for the triceps. So I'm gonna step back right here, bring your shoulders back, okay? Sit into your hips, the shoulders back, so now we're squeezing the back muscle, and we're gonna kick back. Good. So, nice, kick, and easy, good. And now do you feel the lower back tightness right here at all? Okay, if she does, or if you do, try to bow forward and sit your butt back a little bit more, and try to bring this down a little bit. So bring your chest down. So try to, good. Because right here, I'll take some of that out of the lower back. All right, we sit into it a lot. It's nothing that we're doing on purpose. It's just the body, that's the way to pull the hips. Or maybe you got no room to move. Totally understand, okay? So do your best. Now, if this doesn't work well together, then what I'd like you to do, and relax, good. So what I'd like you to do, if this doesn't work well together, come down to the floor, okay? Just like you did here, okay? Kick back, okay? So you can keep yourself flat, okay? And worst case scenario, okay? As long as you can pull your arm in forward, hey, maybe it's too heavy. Grab a 5, okay? Give me 25 reps of 5 pounds. Give me 25 reps of 4 pounds, okay? I don't want 100 reps of 3 pounds, you know what I'm saying? But just keep it simple, okay? It's all gonna work, it's all gonna do the same thing, okay? Cool. Grab those, we're gonna do 1 more set of curls, and we'll do 1 more step up, and we'll close the show, okay? So, we're gonna go into a split stance now, so we're not so worried about lunging anymore, okay? We're gonna stay here, we're gonna curl, and relax. So now, she's concentrating on keeping herself stable and balanced. Squeeze here, just in the shoulder right here. She'll bring these back a teeny bit. Good, nice, perfect. Down and up, beautiful, beautiful. I'm gonna go 10 and 10. So when she hits 10, she's gonna switch feet, and she'll do 10 on the other side, even out. Very cool, very cool. You are rocking me, that's it. She's got pregnant words. I'm putting all my money down. Put a house on you, come on. That's it, come on. Pay attention. Pay attention, guys. And girls. And kids, everybody. You can be strong at any point in your life. You can be weak at any point in your life. If you choose to be weak, you will be weak. If you choose to be strong, you'll be strong. Okay? This is why she's here. She wants to show you all that. And she's been doing well. She usually does this for an hour, okay? 45, 50 minutes, so 1.5 shot. Okay, so listen, take this one more time. I want to do lunge to balance, and we're going to go into a nice stretch, okay? So, right here, 10, and then we'll switch, and then we'll do 10. Okay, we'll finish that off. Very good, very good. Slow down a little bit, that's fine. You know, keep it up for pace a little bit for you, and that's cool too. You know, just as long as you're not hurting. Okay. Now, let's say you did this workout, and you know, you want to do a little bit more. Hey, do it again. Okay. You know, this is planned. We can repeat this. It's all safe enough. Nothing's going to really be too difficult that it's going to progress that way. Okay, so we're going to do confidence twice. That's fantastic. Great job. Beautiful. All right, I want you to come have a seat here, and I want you to stretch. So have a seat against your heels. Okay, so we're going to go right down into a child's pose. Okay, so she's like this, unless Billy gets in the way. I just want her to round her back. If she can't get all the way back, she's going to round her back to stretch out here and out the back of the body. Okay, so that's what we're going to do first. Okay. Take a deep breath. She's going to exhale. Okay, when we stretch, most important thing we do is let go. Right? she's just gonna kind of, she's gonna pull a bit, she's gonna pull. So over here, take your hands and walk them to the left while you're sitting down there. So now she's still here, now she's pulling back here, okay? So we get to pull a bit, she's gonna push back a little. Good. And we'll do about 3 deep breaths, okay? That's a good count. And last one. Now I say we come over to the right. Beautiful, beautiful. And she's got nice calves. Yes, she does. Okay, so she's gonna come up now. This is contextual, okay? So meaning that down facing dog, some people it might be too tough to get into, okay? So she's gonna push back like that. Nicely. You can see. Hands forward a little bit, yeah. Don't show off too much, okay? Now push your chest down. So back this way, arms straight. Good. So now she's gonna stretch the chest by squeezing back here. She's stretching the back of her body. The heel's not touching the floor until her legs are locked out. If she can get back there, listen, there's a lot of tightness going on here. It doesn't have to be perfect. So, okay? And she's gonna come down gently to the floor. She's gonna take a knee, okay? Take a knee, and now we're gonna square it off. And now you're gonna lean over the front side. So keep your hands over your body and see, watch. If she comes over this way, she's gonna pull all the way up here, okay? So the idea is to get the hips away from the body, okay? They're getting sucked in, and or they just have no more room, okay? So it's time to just do that. And cool, so switch sides, front to back, back to front. Over the other side, stay over the center of your body, okay? Your body's gonna wanna pull you one way that it likes, okay? We don't like that way, so we gotta pull him a little bit so he has to fight against us. Eventually he'll listen, okay? Maybe one side you can pull more than the other, okay? Maybe not, okay? Don't force it to be the other side, it'll eventually get there. Okay, let's do this twice now. Switch again. Okay, so now we're gonna do a little more stretch because this is gonna be a biggie, okay, for the lower backs. Okay. 10 seconds, 9, 8. And very cool, come on up. Switch feet, I'm sorry, switch feet. Switch up, good, now the other way. When she gets up, there's going to be a couple things that we can do for a good stretch. All right, we're going to show the harder one, and then we're going to show the easier one. We'll come up now, please. Okay. What she's going to do is, when you do this, look straight ahead. She's going to grab the foot from the inside, okay? So right here. So now you feel a stretch here from the chest, and one hand up, okay? So now we're looking straight ahead, legs locked out. Before we do anything, a leg has to be locked out. And then we're going to try and reach forward, okay? You probably say, wow, this is pregnant, this is crazy. Listen, if you don't feel like you can do it, don't do it. Okay? Kick back, reach forward, kick back, leg locked out, kick back, over your head, and then relax, come down, okay? So it's gonna pull the hip open, it's gonna pull the chest open, and she's gonna switch sides, okay? One side might be easier than the other. Let's try and grab the inside foot. Get in here. Okay? Now, right. So again, one side a little tighter than the other. Now this is a little difficult for her. So she's gonna hold it from the back, okay? So now this pulls here, and she's gonna reach forward gently. Reach forward, look straight ahead, kick this knee back now. So when you kick this knee back, that's gonna help you go back and open up the hip, okay? Muscle to over muscle. And great job, relax. Now, this might be really hard to do, okay? So you're gonna hold on to a wall, okay? Grab it like this. So grab this and pull close. Legs close together. If you gotta hold on to the wall, okay, because maybe you're balancing there, you're really tired, pretend like against the wall, and you're gonna pull and bring this down. So now I'm gonna bring this open and pull from the side. And then switch sides. Again, one side might be easier than the other. Okay, pull like that. Again, pretend you have a wall. Well, if you have a wall, grab a wall or anything. Grab a friend. Grab something that's not gonna move, okay? Pull it in, square off, bring it down. And awesome. So that was great, fantastic.
Thank you so much.
Thank you so much, Roman. Appreciate it. Listen, not only can you work out, but you can do things that like you could do whether you're not pregnant. Okay. So like, listen, as long as we maintain these important things, that we're a range of motion, that we pay close attention, like our warm up, we warmed up well. Again, those precautionary things that we're worried about you know, our body temperature, breathing, and stuff like that. Great. But at that, listen, look, you saw her. She was up there in a regular plank. Some people who aren't pregnant can't do that, okay? But she worked herself up there, okay? So it wasn't that she just was there before she went. Yeah, sure, she went in and helped, and she worked out before. But listen, she wasn't always there. And yeah, she got over back and forth you know, and she kept coming 3 days a week, you know, she's here for an hour, you know, she pushed herself, she knows how much happier she feels, how much better do you feel during this pregnancy doing this? You know, if one thing you had to say to all the women out there, what would be the best word of advice you could give?
Just work out. I think it's just good.
It's great?
It makes me feel great.
And she feels great, she loves it. She's like, oh, are you 7.5 months now?
No, I'm actually starting my own.
Really? Wow, time flies, okay? Wow. Give a round of applause, everybody at home. This is fantastic stuff. Thank you so much for
Thank
coming.
you so much.
And pleasure, and we'll see you afterwards, and we'll show you the recovery process. Thanks again.
Thank you so much.